Society decided she was not a child in need of protection,
Business and
and they would not
choosing where he
in the months that followed, the tail relied on indigenous
keeps
medicine and treatment from the Hippocrates Health Institute in Florida.
How's a girl who had leukemia cancer dies? It's like,
diagnosed with leukemia in August. Her case ended up in court after Children's Aid again refused to intervene. A judge ruled it was the girl's mother's Aboriginal right to use traditional medicine. Connie Walker, CBC News, Toronto.
Another video has been released that appears to be an ISIS ransom demand for 2 Japanese hostages. CBC's Jeff Semple reports.
It has all of the hallmarks of past ISIS videos we've seen featuring death threats and beheadings of American and British hostages. It's pictured in what looks like the same rocky desert, the hostages wearing those same orange jumpsuits, and the masked militant wearing the same clothes and speaking with that same voice, that now familiar British accent believed to belong to a man who media has. This video begins with footage from Japan's public broadcaster, a news report giving details of a multi-million-dollar aid package for the Middle East, which was announced just a few days ago by Japan's Prime Minister, and $200 million of that was earmarked for non-military aid to help countries fighting ISIS. The masked militant in this video makes direct reference to that money, what he calls a foolish decision, and he demands a $200 million ransom for 2 of these 2 Japanese hostages.
That's CBC's Jeff Semple in London. The UN Security Council is demanding Boko Haram immediately halt all hostilities, disarm, and demobilize. The world body was also demanding the group release its hostages, including hundreds of schoolgirls seized last April. The Council is also warning that Boko Haram's activity in Nigeria clearly constitutes crimes against humanity. Washington comes to a halt tonight as President Obama delivers his State of the Union address to a joint session of Congress. This is CBC's John Northcott.
Previous State of the Union has been kept largely under wraps, and in this case, the President has been out in almost election-style stumping across the country, talking about many of the things that he plans to unveil in this. This is being referred to as the best defense being good offense. Of course, there is a majority of Republicans in both the Senate and the House, but the President is doubling down, if you will. He's talking about inheritance taxes on the top 1% of Americans, tax credit for working families. All of this as he can at least claim some credit, whether he's responsible for it or not, for the improving economy, for diminishing unemployment rolls, and this may be bearing out because the numbers have been almost 50% approval.
India's latest tiger census is showing the great cat population is on the rise. It's estimated there are more than 2,200 tigers in India last year. That's up by 500 the year before. The country's environment minister is saying a decade-long conservation effort is working, which focuses on eliminating poaching and relocating tigers who are being affected by deforestation. And that is CBC News.